What's going on, guys? Rob A here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Toyworld T04 Highway. Now, this is the fourth member in the Toyworld's Not Throttlebots team. I don't know if they have an official name or not. I certainly haven't heard anything to that effect if they do, but word is out. They are officially a combiner. All the rest of the teammates are out. They all came at once, which was kind of crazy. But I've been collecting these guys since Grind Rod, and I really liked him, so I decided to collect the rest of them without really knowing that there was a combiner coming along. So they're just really cool toys. Some of them much more fun to transform than others. This guy looks like he should be like kind of smack in the middle of ease of transformation. But anyway, as you can see, Highway, this is their take on Freeway, if I'm remembering my Throttlebots correctly. And you can check out the size of the package. It's very simple packaging. You can see here is the robot mode, looking very much like their Chase or Trace, I can't remember which one, but either way, looking very much like that figure in transformation. And there obviously there's some differences here, but we'll see what those are along the way. But this is member number 4. I'm excited to have him. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy out of the package, mess around with him for a little bit, and I'll be right back to check him out. Okay, guys, so here is Highway, or Freeway, or whatever you choose to call him. So in addition to this figure in the box, which, you know, as you saw before, is just very plain, nothing really to it. You get this little collector card in this little tearaway package, which I'm not going to tear away just yet. But on the back, it just shows pictures of the figure, the same pictures that are on the packaging, and a little card. And that's it. You get the instructions as well. Just another very tiny booklet. And the instructions are mostly clear. I transformed this guy without using the instructions. It's not bragging. It's just he's very similar to Chase or Trace or whatever you want to call him in transformation. Not the same, certainly not the same, but similar. But it was close enough that I just kind of got the hang of it. So he's very nice vehicle mode. This is based on a Maserati of some kind, I believe, and very cool looking. Little kind of SUV, sort of maybe hatchback kind of thing, 4-door thingamajiggy. And as you can see underneath, you got some cool bits there, and right under here is the gun, pegs in. Cool looking weapon, very nice, very simple, and he rolls just fine. My particular guy has a little bit of a bump on this side of the car here, where this piece just sticks out a little bit too far. Your mileage may vary. It's not me screwing up, it's actually the figure, because this is where the arm pegs or slides in, so there's really no moving parts other than that downward slide. So this is all kind of connected, so it's not me. Unfortunately, it is the figure itself, but it's not the end of the world. Certainly looks fine from this angle. Just tab that in, and nice looking vehicle mode right there. So, and to show you guys Highway, Freeway with the rest of the Throttlebots here, we're just going to tuck him in right over on the side here. Let's spread these guys out a little bit so you can see how he looks with the rest of his crew. And he looks really nice. I love the color differences here. I love this like widespread kind of rainbow of colors going on. I think he looks great. And we'll just turn these guys over here so you can kind of see like that as well. Really sharp looking team, and I think that's one thing Toyworld does really well is these vehicle modes. They all look really nice, really sharp. So very cool. That is Highway, Freeway with the rest of the Throttlebots. To transform this guy is not as complicated as you would think. It gets a little weird in spots, but it's not overly difficult. So the first thing we want to do is actually come back here and just unpeg the sides of the vehicle. And I may not be doing this in the directions that the instruction booklet says. So just bear with me. At least you guys will see like what it entails to actually transform this guy. But we're gonna pull the feet down, and the reason I'm doing this, like all these steps, is because this guy right here, this piece, is on a ball joint, and I don't want to pop that ball joint off, because if I put too much pressure on it, it's gonna pop off, and I'm trying to avoid that. Then we just want to wiggle this guy back here, top of the car. We want to split it like so, and then bring it up just like that. We're going to fold this in flat like so, and kind of get all of that sort of together just like so. So we're just going to have that. And now you can see this guy's already starting to take shape a little bit here. I want to pull these out, make sure we have room for the arms. Just kind of come out to the sides. There we go. We're just going to pull the arms down, pull the fists out like so. Come on, fist. There we go. And then we're just going to fold this over and under, and just kind of sits in like that. The joints are very stiff. They don't, you know, they're not going to flap, so that's fine. Just be careful of the rear view mirrors, which are, you know, red for whatever reason. But just be careful of those because they do stick out. They aren't glued in as far as I know. They can just pop out and pop back in. But you don't want to mess with it too much lest you break something. So now we're going to go ahead and just rotate him at the waist. We're going to bring the legs down like so. These joints are very stiff. We're going to turn them, and then turn them, and turn them so they're facing forward. Get the feet facing forward. And now the heels are going to be a little different from Trace, because normally on him you can just kind of push these back to get a heel, but this piece is a little bit too big, so you actually do have to turn it and kind of fold it in and up like so to actually get a flat heel on the foot. So just be aware of that. It's not really a big deal. We're going to kind of get this bit out of the way. We are going to actually turn it around like so. And now we're going to deal with the chest. And the thing is, you're going to see these two pieces, these two gray silvery pieces here, and you're going to think, oh, well, I have Trace, so obviously you push these up. You know, you lift this whole assembly up to get the arms to where they're supposed to be. But no, these actually stay where they are for the most, as far as I know. These stay where they are, otherwise they get in the way of the chest. So we just want to pull the arms down like so. Okay, now this whole bit, you're going to come around here, going to pull the robot head up, and then pull it up again and over, and just sit it there like so. This assembly is going to come and kind of accordion in on itself like this, and then we're going to take the halves of the front end of the car here, not the halves but the outermost bits. We're going to bring them forward, and they're on a little, you can kind of see it in there, they're on a little slider. You want to bring that slider up, and it's a little stiff and it's on a single piece of plastic, so just be careful you're not putting too much pressure directly onto it. Try and get it from, you know, try and hold as much of it as you can to support the piece that it's on, if that makes sense. But you want to get that up. Come on, buddy, let's go. It'd be a lot easier if there weren't so much other, like, little pieces and things sort of in the way, but we deal with the cards we're dealt. Alright, there we go. So we've got all that. We're going to go ahead, and this piece is going to slide inside the body, and then we're going to just bring that all down like so. I'm going to put the head back down. We're going to bring these forward, And you'll see there's little tabs, you can just see them there, little tabs on the inside that are going to go around the tabs on the neck. And those are just going to kind of sit and hold that all together. And you can kind of adjust it a little bit because these the tips, the ends here, tend to kind of mash together and overlap, and it can look kind of funny. So you just have to like adjust it a little bit till it's kind of to your liking, and then don't breathe on it to keep it that way. And then this guy is going to come in here, and you're just going to kind of sit all that stuff in together, so you can kind of see where it's all kind of mashed in. You just want to bring these bits up along the side, and see that pops out again. So bring that up like so. And there you go. There is Highway in robot mode. Put this in his fist. There you go. Highway. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys real quick. Highway's face sculpt is actually my favorite of the bunch. I really like this dude's face. He's got kind of a snarl going on there, like a, you know, unhappy camper. He's got lovely light piping, just like all of the team members do. Very nice on the light piping there. And of course, all the same articulation that you'd expect. He's got the waist articulation. His head is on a ball joint. His shoulders are ball joints. He's got the bicep swivel. He's got the elbow. Wrists do not swivel, unfortunately, or whatever. Doesn't really matter. He does have universal hips, as well as a thigh swivel and a knee swivel. So, you got that going. He's got a nice knee bend there, and of course the feet have all kinds of movement. Can tilt and swirl and swing and to and fro and up and down and fly through the air with the greatest of ease, as well as he's got a forward tilt as well. So you can get really, really nice range of motion out of these feet of his, which is very, very cool. And to show you guys, just quick 360 on this guy. Very nice. The backpack is there, but it's minimal. It's really not that big a deal. Not bad at all. Very nice paint job on everywhere, really. He's got nice red striping and silver accents, and I think it looks super sharp. I really, really like this guy. He may even be my favorite. If his chest held together a little bit better, I mean, he's definitely got like a alternity chest going on there, but I think alternity did it maybe a little better. But either way, so here he is, and we're gonna stick him next to his brother here, who actually is a little taller. It's kind of weird. And of course we'll get Grind Rod and Aurora into the mix, so you can see these guys all together as a crew. So yeah, overall I'm very happy with this guy. He's not difficult to transform back and forth. He's not a nightmare like some of these guys, which we'll get into later. But I love his robot mode. I love the colors. I love the way the red stands out against the blue. Even the rear mirrors are actually nice looking. I mean, I thought they were kind of goofy at first, but they actually look pretty sharp, especially in robot mode. They're kind of sticking out there. But yeah, just the use of the paint and the head sculpt and everything else. The vehicle mode is cool. So I'm really happy with this guy. Definitely worth your while to get a hold of him. Nice solid figure, fun to mess around with. Really nicely posable. So very, very cool. That is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. I've got the rest of this team coming real soon. I'm going to take a deep breath and try not to hurt myself for doing some of these guys. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, why don't you take a look at my channel, see if you find something maybe you didn't know you loved. And yeah, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.